Showtime! Then I go and comb my hair, brush my hair, and brush my teeth. After that, it's time to get ready for the day with my pants, shirt, and socks. Looking fly as always. Then I go get my school stuff ready, and it's time to eat. Usually breakfast consists of a nice bagel, whole grain, with cream cheese on it. Then I'm off to get my practice stuff ready, and then it's out the door for school. Starting the day with PC3, one of my most important and favorite classes of the day. I'm usually getting my projects together and making sure they look tidy and good, much like this one. After PC3, I head out to the school for my next few classes of the day, and then it's time for cross practice. Another one of my favorite parts of the day because I get to hang out with all my friends. Normally our runs consist of light mileage, but sometimes every now and then we're up and doing a workout, much like today. And that concludes my day. Now I'm off riding into the sunset. Thank you for watching. This has been Auto Leaks Day in the Life Project.
This is a day in the life of Timothy Klimek. My day normally starts at 5 a.m. when I get dressed, eat breakfast, brush my teeth, and I'm out of the house by 6:20. Where my bus normally is supposed to pick me up at 6:30, but normally picks me up 5 to 6 minutes late. And then the bus takes me to Valparaiso High School, where I wait for about 15 minutes for my vocational. There, I like to hang out with my friend Caleb. And then after vocational, I like to go to lunch and show my friends magic tricks. After school, I normally have rehearsal, but cannot film that for confidential. And then if I don't have homework, I like to practice magic. And for dinner, I like to watch a musical. Tonight, I'm watching Back to the Future the musical. And then normally I'll watch Live for 5 with the cast of The Notebook the musical, where they go live on Instagram 5 minutes before the show. And then I'll work on a set model for Broadway actors. Currently I am working on a Back to the Future set model for Casey Likes, who plays Marty McFly. And then normally I am in bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock while watching Family Feud. And that is a day in the life of Timothy Klimek.
The first thing I do when I wake up is turn on my light, and I usually lay in bed for like 30 minutes on my phone before I decide to get up, leaving like 15 minutes for me to get ready. Then I head out the door. When I leave out, me and my friend Haley, we sit in my car for a little bit sometimes just to hang out and talk. And then when I leave, and asked me to get slushies with her, so I said yes, of course. I go home for a little bit. I get to school around 11:50. Go to my government class with Mr. Fortenberry.
Have a great day.
When I go to my car, I go to Valpa High School and pick up my boyfriend Don, and then we hang out for a little bit. Then I say hi to all 3 of my dogs, because I can't just ignore them when I walk through the door. While I was getting ready for work, he showed up to my house and asked me to homecoming with a crumble cookie, which I thought was really cute. Then I go to work, make some tacos.
Absolutely the greatest bite I think I've ever seen in my life.
Get off at 11 and go home.
3.7 thousand power.
A day in my life. After I get waken up by my brother at 4:30 in the morning, I grab whatever clothes I find and take a shower. After that, I either make cereal or try to cook breakfast. I then watch some YouTube shorts while I eat and wait until 6:30 in the morning. Usually my mom takes me, but my brother is taking me instead. I then arrive at Hobart High School to get on the bus that takes me to PC3 for radio and television. Then get back on the bus and make my way back to Hobart High School. I then go to lunch with my friend that I make fun of. I then arrive to my last class of the day, which is Symphony Band. After I arrive home, I immediately go and watch an episode of Lucifer. After my show is finished, I either work on editing one of my YouTube videos or animate my Minecraft animation. I then listen to music while I walk around to get steps, and after that, I go to sleep and can't wait to do it all over again. And that's the day in my life of Dean Levan.
Hello, I'm Brendan Gagan, and this is my day in the life. Every weekday, I set my alarm for 6:45 a.m. to wake up and get ready for school. My morning routine isn't very eventful. I brush my teeth, wet my hair, get ready for school, and then leave for vocational. I'm not that much of a breakfast person, so I drive about 10 minutes to get to my vocational building and spend the first 2 hours of my morning there. Once I'm done with vocational, I head back to my school, which I attend Valparaiso High School, so it's about a 5-minute drive from my vocational building. This is my AP Enviro class. These are my classmates, Cole and Lucas. We're taking notes and all that fun stuff. AP Enviro is my last class of the day, so after this, I head down to the football locker room where we do a 2-hour practice, and you can tell by me and Damari's reaction how practice went. I had lifting for an hour after practice, so that's why it's pitch black. I went out and I got some dinner since my parents weren't home, so I ran to Don's, and for some healthy, I threw in some grapes as well. After I feast, I then go and take a shower. Once I'm done showering, I'll come back downstairs and kick out some homework. After homework, I'll then watch some film. We're playing Michigan City this week, so I'm watching the Monday drone of practice. After I'm done watching film, I'll scroll on TikTok, watch a movie on my TV, or watch YouTube on my phone, whatever my heart desires for that night. After that, it's lights out, and I wake up and do the exact same thing tomorrow.
Once I finally get up, I go to my bathroom where I get ready for the day. Then I go to my car where I drive myself to vocational. After all that hard work, I drive myself home where I meet my bed. Then I drive to my home school, Boone Grove, where I do a lot of homework. Once I'm done with all my classes for the day, I go to drama club where we're currently doing Midnight Summer's Dream. Then I go home where I play guitar until my fingers hurt. Once I'm done playing guitar, I meet my bed, where I watch BoJack Horseman until I fall asleep. And that was a simple day in the life of Gavin Davis.
Hello, my name is Nicole Treese, and this is a day in my life. First, I wake up in the morning after ignoring my 5 alarms. Then I get up and first brush my hair. After that, I brush my teeth. Then I put in my contacts, and after that, I do my makeup while I wait for Jill to get dropped off at my house. We try to leave at 7:15, but most days we don't. This is my dog, Riri. When we are finally on the way, we play music to hype us up for vocational. But after, we go to Gavin's house to nap before our other school starts. Then I go to school, and after a long 3 hours, I'm finally done. When I'm home, I like to scroll on TikTok in my bed for a while, and then I went downstairs to make a fort and waited for Gavin to come over. After he left and I got ready for bed. Then finally, after a long day, I go to sleep, and that's a wrap on a day in my life.
Here is a day in the life of Johnny Clumpy. Today I had to wake up at 5:20 in the morning for school activities. So to start the day, I put in my contacts, started the bathtub to wet my hair, brushed my teeth, and did other parts of my morning routine. Had to let my dog out so she could use the bathroom before eating breakfast, and had to give her a little bit of an extra push because she didn't go down the stairs immediately. Then I fed her breakfast, one of her favorite parts of the day. While she ate breakfast, I left for school, where I had weightlifting, and then I lead a club called FCA, and I wasn't giving a lesson today, so I got to listen to a lesson, and there was 84 people for the lesson today, a great output. Then drove to vocational, and as I walked into vocational to get ready for the day, I had a long day ahead of me at vocational editing this project. Then got back to school, where I saw my friend Alex, Grayson, Landon, and Colin. That was an AP Psych and Study Hall. Then I left school, got home, grabbed a snack from my pantry, which was Cheez-Its Extra Toasty, the best type of cracker. Then played video games for a couple hours. Madden was the game of choice today. Then took my dog on a walk, where she stared into the sun in the middle of the road. Then finished an episode of Breaking Bad. Fed my dog again, played a game with my mom, where I ended up winning. Sorry, Mom. Then drove to my girlfriend's house to study for pre-cal. Here's the pre-cal homework. Drove back home at about 10 p.m., brushed my teeth, got ready for bed, set on my clothes for the next day, turned on both my fans, and got ready to sleep and turned the lights off. That is a day in the life of Johnny Clumpy.
A day in the life of Zach Lemire. First, I usually wake up to one of my several alarms that I never actually need. After I finally decide to get out of bed, I decide on what to wear and I get dressed. Once I get dressed, I go feed these crazy critters. They always meow so much when I'm feeding them. After I get through all that, it's time to go to the PC3, where I sit next to this kid, and I start editing. Once that class is over, I go back to school and go to Power Hour, which is a free hour, which today happens to be weight room. Once school is finally over, I go to tennis practice and fail miserably. After tennis practice, I go home and play some games. Around 10 o'clock, I go to bed and do it all over the next day.
As soon as I wake up, I magically change into my school clothes. Then I say goodbye to my cat Einstein. Before I leave, I speed round my Dunkin' order. After Dunkin', I arrive at Vogue. At Vogue, I'm working on the project that you are watching right now. After vocational, I make my way through the school traffic and make it to Valpo High School. As soon as school is over, I rush home and change and scroll through my phone for a good hour. Then I get bored of social media and make my way to the TV to watch Family Guy. After enough sitting around and doing nothing productive, I go to the gym. Today, after the gym, I got El Amigo. As you could see, I got a ginormous burrito. Then I go to bed, and then I do it all again tomorrow. And that was the day in the life of Francesca.
Hi, this is the day in the life of Max Wojciechowski. I wake up to my 20 alarms, but don't get up to any of them, only getting up when I look at my phone and see that it's around 6 a.m. After getting up, I go to the bathroom and do the usual morning regimen of brushing my teeth, putting on deodorant, trying to fix my crime against fashion face, and taking at least 27 different meds because allergies don't feel like cooperating. I then go and put on a set of clothes that look almost identical to the ones I wore yesterday, but are not the same. I go downstairs, pack my lunch, pack my not quite big enough backpack, and leave for the bus. No, I don't eat breakfast because time is money and I'm pretty much broke. I wait at the bus stop with my sleep paralysis deemed I made my little brother. After waiting for around 10 minutes, I board the bus. No, I don't drive because... reasons. I get to Valparaiso High School and head straight to the media center to kill time until I need to head to my vocational. There I meet with some friends for a little bit before performing the 100-meter sprint world record to the bus. At vocational, I'm actually working on this video. Wait, how are you watching me then? After vocational, I head back to school for lunch before taking my normal classes. After school, I attend one of my 3 different extracurriculars. Today, it's Varsity Singers, where we worked on cleaning up the choreography for our full Fantasia performance. I then wait for the late bus. After getting home, I gently put my backpack next to my dining room chair. I hop onto my computer and spend some time doing some gaming with a background video playing. After a couple of hours, my dad knocks on my door and says it's time for dinner. I then go downstairs and eat dinner while watching today's show. After losing my soul because this was the rough episode, I head back upstairs, I take a shower, do my night routine, and go back into my room to either do some gaming, BMV practice tests, or watching videos for the next 4 hours. I already did my homework, so I don't have anything extra. I then check my clock, realize it's after 11 p.m., and proceed to turn off my PC and jump into bed for the next day.
This morning, I got up with the lights on because I could not get up to save my life. Then I went and brushed my teeth and combed my hair. Then I went out into the hallway, checked the time, and this is a day in my life. After seeing that it's almost 7 o'clock, I start packing up for the day, pack up all my stuff, the homework I had from last night, pack that all up, put it into my bag, go ahead and make my morning coffee as well that I always need or else I will fall asleep during the day. Then I say bye to my dog Wrigley, get in my car in the morning and head over to my grandparents' house, then head to vocational. I walk in and see Mr. Harvoth every morning. Then I start editing stuff throughout the day or doing work. Then I leave vocational to head to school. This is me getting in my car, getting my music all set up, driving to school. Then I start leaving the parking lot, and this is me waiting at a red light. That takes forever, walking into school. And at school, I'm going to weightlifting right now. My favorite class, though, is Spanish that I have right after lunch. But I like weightlifting too. These are all my friends at lunch. Then during English class, I do math homework because I like math way more than English. I headed into my grandparents' house after school, say hi to Fergie. Then I do more homework, finish that up. I go home, I get in my car, walk in my house and see Wrigley again. Then I play some MLB The Show before I go and play some real The Show. Then I watch Cubs game, I brush my teeth, then I watch Kyle Hendricks strike out someone and go to bed.
Day in the life of Haley Stallion. At 6:30, my alarms start going off until 7 when I finally awaken from my slumber. Then I scroll on my phone for about 10 more minutes, try to make myself up, and I put on some clothes and decide I don't like the first outfit, so I put on an entire new outfit. Then I grab my keys. Usually I would do my skincare, but today I was running late, so I couldn't. Then I spend 10 more minutes trying to find the phone I lost, and it made me late for the best part of my day, which is vocational, where Tim asked me as soon as I sit down, "Did you do the homework yesterday?" Which of course I didn't. After vocational, I drive to the amazing Valparaiso High School. Then I do my classes where I snack and have my partner do all the work. Then after school, I go to flag football with my friends. When I finally realize I left brownies in my trunk bed to bake in the sun all day. Then I drive home and I start my car. Oh. You got it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Then I come home to my mom asking how my day went, and as I try to tell her, she completely ignores me and continues working. Love you, Mom. After trying to have a conversation with my mom, I go up to my room and detox my day a little bit by journaling. And then I go for a little drive and do some shopping, and I end up on the highway somehow. And now I'm racing back to get home before dark because my headlights need to be changed. But as you can see, they work pretty fine. I take a shower, I do my nightly skincare, and then I get grilled cheese. While I'm having my dinner, I have to find a YouTube video to eat too. And then once I'm finished eating, I do some homework, so Tim doesn't ask me in the morning. Then I finally get to go to sleep, clap my lights off, but not actually because I don't have those lights and I have to turn them off with my phone. And that's my day.
I get up at around 6:30. The first thing I do when I get up is shower and get dressed. After that, I go to vocational. Then after 2 hours, I leave vocational and go home for lunch. I eat lunch and then I have to go to the high school.
I, Mr. Belleville, think Jackson Mender is the worst student by far in the entire school.
Just in case you didn't quite catch what he said there, he says I'm the greatest tenor saxophone player to have ever lived, and that I should get a Nobel Peace Prize for my efforts towards, like world peace and whatever. Anyway, now that I'm out of that place, time to drive home.
Wow, what a truly awful experience that was. I'm so glad I don't have to go back tomorrow.
Wow, I have some terrible news for that guy. When I get home from school, I walk in my room, say hi to my birds, and then turn on my computer. After that, I proceed to do one of three things. Either I play guitar, play video games with my friends. Hell yeah, don't go up there. Actually, give me 3, Kobe Bryant. Or maybe if I'm feeling productive, I'll do homework, but probably not. Man, this class is hard. Could you assign any more work? You know what? That's it. I've done so much. I deserve a break. Then I text my girlfriend for a little bit, watch some TV, and then finally go to bed to have funky wonky little dreams.
Hiya, my name is Christopher Bollinger, and you're watching A Day in My Life. Let's begin. Quickly, when I first start on my day, after I wake up and answer all my calls and texts, I then go to get dressed. And then after that, you brush my hair. And also brush my teeth at the same time, but anyways, moving on. Next thing I gotta do is I gotta get started, and well, we begin with easily the most stressful part of my day. Get my lunch and getting my breakfast made. Then the next thing we gotta do is not much else to it than that, but it is kind of scary when I get up to go out. Anyways, after that, there's not really much time in my day before I head to vocational, so yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Mr. Jennings and Mr. Harvath are the GOAT! Woo! The rest of the day, school day for me is pretty much a blur with very little retention. Anyways, moving on. So once I get home, moving on to that, I believe I had made, oh yes, it was leftovers from last night where I had a sort of noodle and Alfredo sauce mix. It was lovely. Anyways, and then after that, I go to my room, clean up a bit, do the chores. And then after that, my mother gets home, which is lovely. I love her. She's a good woman. Anyways, then after that, it's off to my room. Watch video games, play video games, chat with my girlfriend. Nothing really happens. Anyways, yeah. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. That was A Day in My Life by Christopher Bollinger.
Hey guys, my name is Jude, and today I'm going to be walking through a day in my very exciting life. First, I wake up and contemplate whether this is all worth it or not, and then I get up, go to the bathroom, and get ready, and then I get dressed. And then when I'm finally ready, after eating some breakfast, it's finally time to drive to the career center for my vocational, which is a fantastic way to start my day. I do some editing and work on projects, and then at 10:05 I go back to my high school for lunch. I go through the rest of my day, and my classes IB Film, Orchestra, Journalism, and then Econ. On Mondays and Wednesdays I have work at 3, but when I'm not at work I'm either playing video games or texting my friends or practicing my instruments. Hey, welcome back. Hey! Then when I get home, I either eat dinner with my dad or make some for myself if he's out working. And then at 8 p.m. I take my melatonin and wind down for the night. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Hello everybody, it's Jillian and this is A Day in My Life. My morning starts bright and early at 6 a.m., but for the sake of this video, 6:11. I get up and I head to the bathroom to wash my face, brush my teeth, and get ready. Boom, I'm ready. After I'm ready, I head to Coco's house around 7 a.m. Say hi to her dogs. This one's name is Riri. And then we get in the car, we blast our favorite songs, and we head to Vogue. Once we're at Vogue, Gavin, Nicole, and I do a lot of work. After Vogue, Coco and I run to the car, play our favorite songs, dance, and we pull up to Gavin's house. Once at Gavin's house, we say hi to his dog Luna and his fat cat Sasha. I head upstairs to my designated couch, and we all hang out, listen to music, and then Gavin and I head to school and see all of our friends. After school, we say bye to our friends, and we head to drama club practice. After practice, we all make our way back to the car, head over to our friend's house, and we all hang out, have a lot of fun. And then I go home and sleep. Bye!